What is going on, everybody? Happy Sunday. That is weird to say. We are definitely not used to having a Sunday show. Welcome into Across the Board, the NFL Kickoff show. I hope that everybody's weekend has been going well. I see that we already have some comments going on. Red Hot Take is torn on the Pats. He's talking about that in an actual parlay. Um, that game, really quick for me, is going to be that one's either to me, it seems like a very tough game to handicap, but it could be a very simple one.
Dude, it's Pats all the way. 1,000,000%.
Yeah, I just,
Miami did have a team meeting though with players only. So there is
yeah,
that. When you get blown the hell out 33-0 to the Colts with what was his name? That boy Danny Dimes.
yeah,
They had him looking like primetime Peyton out there, man. I don't know. I feel like they should show up, but I like the Pats.
yeah. I didn't like what I saw. Um, didn't like what I saw from the Pats in actually week one. So these are both teams that I didn't like what I saw. But the Dolphins played, I think, is worse. I mean, they like can't play any worse. Um, so yeah, I'm just personally off that game. Jabo, what is up, man? Yes, you are right. Clemson is definitely not who we expected them to be. That's for sure. Just the whole team, like all around, as far as from Cade to everything, is just not anywhere what we expected it to be. But guys, if you have any questions, definitely drop them in the chat. What actually we're going to do is we're going to go through every single game. We're going to be hitting on it quick, just actually since we are going through every single one. But we're going to give you an actual anytime touchdown from every single game. And then Joe and myself, if we have a prop that we like and stuff like that, we will do it. But we're also going to make sure to be using the HOF app that we're going to bring up here now. And we're just going to show y'all a little bit more of actually how to use this, and plus find some plays from here. So, Joe, if you're ready, man, I think that we go ahead and get into it here. Uh,
That's
well,
right.
well, actually, first here, um, I'm actually going to share the show out. As far as from actually week one, is there anything that you have to say actually like from actually like week one there?
Besides the Steelers winning the Super Bowl.
Yes.
I'm a diehard Steelers fan. It's a homer thing. Week one was overall running backs did a lot of touchdown scoring, especially second and third string running backs. But week one was about what you would expect. Ravens blowing a lead, typical Ravens. Josh Allen having to come back, typical Josh Allen. Cowboys looked extremely good without Michael Parsons, which I'm probably the only person that'll say that out loud. But Dak, he looked good. Russ, it's over. He should retire. He's just as cooked as all get out. Let's see. Those are like my biggest takeaways. But for whatever reason, just a little teaser, we're getting Aaron Rodgers at 2 touchdown passes for plus 115. So I took it.
Hmm. Well, yeah, that there sounds like something that we're definitely going to be getting into. Glad to see everybody in the chat. We have actually Monzi in the chat here. We also have Ben. Happy Sunday, team. Yes, sir. Happy Sunday. Let's win some money. But yeah, guys, like I said, I'm going to bring back up here the HOF app. And yeah, I say we just hit this, go right here down game by game.
All right.
Guys, if you're in the HOF, if you just go to the NFL homepage, like actually, this is what pops up. So the first thing you see as far as the actual uh, uh, the actual lines here. So one of the great things about the app, besides finding all the props and all that stuff, is that you can line shop here. So these show you here where the best line is. Um, but what we're wanting to do is we are wanting to research. So we're going to go in here and you can, as far as the actual like matchup goes, of course you can change these from the offense and defense and all those things. But as far as players, there's where actually we're going to really go to see some matchups here. But as far as the usage share, there's another thing that actually you can do.
That is huge.
Yeah, this one is actually targets. So of course, actually, like Lamb, he actually has the most, the actual highest share there. But yeah, guys, you can see all that, and you can change these targets. You can go to carries here, and you can also, one of the things is targets. You can actually go overall, or either you can go to red zone, which I actually really like that. This is just for actually like this actually year. So we don't have a lot to go off of there. Oh no, sorry, that this was actually from the past year.
Yeah, I
So
was
yeah,
just like, you can filter the years.
yeah, I was about to say. So we actually do. But yeah, let's you know what? I'm gonna actually get out of here and I'm gonna go over to stats. Sorry, guys. Actually, trends, and we're gonna go through them game by game like this. So we're gonna do Giants and Dallas, and what we specifically want is going to be
Touchdown.
the anytime touchdown,
There you go.
anytime TDs, right there. Pull that down. So let's look. Let's go ahead and look for the whole last season here. So it's gonna just it's just gonna show you the actual like largest edge first. So as far as actually like Tolbert here, I mean he's plus 600 here. That's where it's gonna be like your actual like largest edge. Then Singletary, Neighbors, it's actually showing. Oh, that was over 1.5. You know what? What I want. Let's do the leaders. Sorry, guys. Trying to make this look as easy as we can here. Anytime touchdowns. Let's look at the wide receivers first. So you can see as far as the hit rate here, as far as actually Neighbors, guys, he's actually hit in 15 of his past 16 games. As you can see, though, that price is the price is definitely, sorry, this is receiving yards, guys. I thought I changed it. I was actually like, that price is crazy.
It's a, right, yeah.
There we go. I was just saying, I was like, damn, that looks nuts. Okay.
But do you know why I like Malik Neighbors?
Why?
Well, not just the matchup advantage, but Russell Wilson, he's playing for his job. If he shits the bed today, it's over with. It's over with. They're definitely going to try to put the rookie in. Like, he cannot have another no touchdown type game or garbage time or whatever. Like, that's not going to fly. New York, they're not as patient as the Steelers. So, yeah, I like Malik Neighbors a lot for that reason. And then Diggs, I think he's still injured or he's playing through injury or whatever he's doing. So, yeah, and he gets a ton of targets. So he's definitely the dominant wide receiver. So putting all that together, and I mean, they just don't want to get ran out the damn building. So I'll take plus 129. That's cool.
I like that. I think my favorite is probably going to be Williams here. Just because the Giants actually as far as their actually like rush defense last week did not look very good. Williams, what did he get last week? I believe he got 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2. This just seems like but that shows me one thing is like when they're in the actual red zone there, that actually they're gonna give him the actual like ball. So there's what I liked seeing there. So you can get a plus 105 there. So if I had to pick one player from actually this game, that is who it would be.
Okay.
What do you think about that?
I like it. On Bovada and the rest of the apps, he's minus 125. So DraftKings by far has the best price.
There you go. So yeah, definitely want to do that. So okay, guys, well let's just keep it moving here. Let's go to the Rams and the Titans game. The guy that I like for this game was the first one that actually popped up. As far as actually, do what?
I was saying Kyra Williams. Yep.
Yeah. This game here, definitely see a lower scoring game. Yeah. So in an actual lower scoring game, not expecting many actually touchdowns. This is one where I'm not really going to go after somebody with actually like a very large price here. So yeah, there's why I like him. Plus, as far as the matchup, it is actually A plus. That is something that you don't see a whole lot of.
Right.
So yeah, I definitely like that. Joe, what are you thinking here, man?
How is Devontae Adams plus 150? Like he's still Devontae Adams. Puka Nacua is plus 110 too. Well, let's look at their matchup. What is their matchup at? Oh yeah. Okay.
Matchup
That's why. That's why. I think I'm gonna stick with Kyra.
Okay, let me find that real quick. Put that in.
Oh, I'm building it as well, so I'm definitely gonna tweet out the ticket.
Okay, yeah, I was about to say I'm over here trying to. Okay. All right. Yeah, let's just go ahead and run through all of the touchdowns first.
Okay.
And actually, then we will come back and actually like give actually thoughts on actually the like games here. All right, so now we got the game that I know that you want to talk about.
Oh yeah.
You know who I got.
Right there, let her be. Revenge game. Aaron, he led the team in targets last. DJ Metcalf. He led the team in targets. He's a yak god, yards after the catch. Like DJ Metcalf. That's who I'm sticking with all the way.
I actually like that one too, man. That's a nice number we're getting there. It's going to make this parlay a little more juicy, so we like that. Yeah, I have nothing else to really say here. As far as actually DK goes, I mean, yeah, he is my favorite one. As far as his actual hit rate, is not that high, as you can see here. But
he played with Seattle last year, right?
Correct.
Shit, he might as well have me throwing the damn ball to him.
So I was about to say, you have a lot. That has a lot to do with it.
Going from that to Aaron Rodgers, yeah.
And then actually today, as far as the matchup goes, you see a nice B, a nice B plus here. So that's something that we really like to see. Whew, talking about an ugly game. This is going to be tough. We got the Niners and the Saints.
Dude, Christian McCaffrey is minus 200 already.
I was gonna say it sucks because of the number, but I mean that.
What does Warren Jennings have? How does he look? He's a nice yards after the catch kind of guy.
Wonder why it's not showing CMC here.
Oh, Alvin Kamara. A. And then you got to think about it. Like Brock Purdy is out. So they're going to need, if they get in the red zone, they're going to need as easy a pass as they can. But Jennings is definitely one of those shifty guys who could do punt return or whatever. Or he can do, a slant over the middle and take it to the house.
I mean, as far as his hit rate is definitely good. I mean, it's 10 out of the past 16 games, and as far as his matchup grade is also very good. You can get him at a plus 162.
Wait, that's Jennings?
Yeah.
That's not touchdowns because I got touchdowns at plus 250 in Bovada.
It changed it on me when I changed the screen there.
Yeah.
Jennings is plus 320. Yeah, I don't want to add that one to my.
Yeah. Well, wait, go back to Kittle because I love tight ends in the red zone.
Kittle is actually not playing.
Oh, okay.
Gosh.
Dude, if I'm going to pick anybody from this game, it's Alvin Kamara.
I was just about to say, I mean, I guess
it's really a cop-out at this point.
This is a tough game as far as touchdowns, guys. But, yeah, Kamara at actually plus 110. I mean, like, as far as his matchup grade, I mean, I don't like the Saints to really actually like score here.
I mean, they got a rookie QB, so I trust Kamara in the red zone more than the rookie QB. That's just my thoughts. Like the guy could, I mean, he hasn't like shit the bed. You know, he's playing with no expectations too. So in a city that just loves you no matter what, I don't know. You get an overplay. Oh, that's
what is
easy.
up? What is up, Bruce? Yeah, we can definitely get you.
I actually have a teaser that I love, and I got the Panthers and the Cardinals. Both of them are allergic to defense, but we can get in that later.
That one makes sense. Let's see here. Saints. Okay, so on FanDuel, which is where I'm putting these in, you can actually get CMC at actually minus 175.
Okay.
I say let's actually go with him.
He's minus 200 on my side, and I just can't do a 200 touchdown. Like, so I went with Kamara at 143.
Okay.
We can have a one-player difference. Like, it's not a thing. Or
next game, I think we're gonna be in agreement with. We got the Jags.
Well, wait a minute. CMC 2 touchdowns is plus 250. How do you feel about that? Because a lot of the running backs, like Alpha's been killing those 2-leg, 2-touchdown parlays. Negative correlation. So he's been getting like 10 to 300, you know?
True. I don't love the price on it still, and I am expecting this to be a very low scoring game.
Okay.
As far as guys who had, as far as red zone carries, as far as last week, I believe he had the most of actually anybody, and he did not score. So that's why I specifically, yeah.
Oh, I'm taking him there.
So actually, like that's why I like the CMC play. I know it's a little juicy, so that's why I like him to like score. And actually, like Alpha's saying all the things that I just said. Took a minus 175 in a parlay. Yeah, that's what I just added.
Yeah.
Think the game super low scoring. Yeah, it's yeah.
Okay. I mean, I'm at 4 plays or 9 plus 925 right now. So,
but going on quick here to this actually Bengals Jags game. To me, this is Chase. This one is
There's a
Jamar
Chase
Chase.
Brown and a Jamar Chase. Okay. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. To me, I think it's simple. As far as his matchup, it grades out well. As far as Burrow, from if you just listen to him talk after that game, um, you know that he's actually wanting to get the ball more downfield, and I mean that's going to be his guy. I mean, you actually know he is just going to target him the actual most.
Yeah.
Do actually you have like anything here?
Nah, man, I'm never gonna not pick Jamar Chase in the touchdown parlay. Like it's not a thing. He
Yeah.
has the best body control out of all wide receivers I've seen in a very long time. Body control plus hands. That's why he can do a lot of post routes in the end zone. So I'm feeling that.
Then going on to the Bills and the Jets game, which is going to be a very good game, I think. And actually, like as soon as we're done with this section, we are definitely going to go over this like game here. But for me, as far as a touchdown, this one is pretty simple, and that's going to be James Cook. He's actually had at least actually one touchdown in 15 out of his last 20 games. You can get him at a minus 130 price. To me, this is one where I think, as far as touchdowns, we actually could see a decent amount of them here.
Dude,
Um,
I love Josh Allen. Like Josh Allen touchdowns, dude. That's almost as unstoppable as the damn Jalen Hurts tush push, right? Like, well, this wouldn't be the week to do it because the Jets defensive line is like rough. But dude, Josh Allen does whatever the hell needs to happen to get a touchdown.
well,
Like,
if you look at his actual hit rate, um, his hit rate is 10 is actually 10 out of the past 21, but you have to lay a price.
okay.
So that's why, I mean, will he score a touchdown? I mean, like there's obviously I think a good chance of it, but I just like James Cook so much more. I mean,
I
uh,
feel that. I
I
feel that.
mean, just like actually like
What is
just based off of the actual hit rate. I mean, and the hit rate, and then as far as the odds go, you're basically laying the same price.
yeah. Oh,
Uh,
that's what I was gonna ask right there. Brees Hall, he ran the ball down my Steelers' throat last week.
I definitely do not mind that one.
And I mean he has a better grade. Did he score last week?
Actually, let's actually go with Brees Hall because
Dude,
I actually like that number a lot more.
yeah, it's plus 150.
So let's actually go with Brees Hall here. But I definitely don't mind James Cook also. But as far as for the price, yeah, like you're saying, Brees Hall actually last week he looked very good. So definitely ready to see what he can do here.
And it pains me to say that because it was against my Steelers.
So now we got the Bears at the Lions. I think this is a good bounce back spot for the Lions. Um, this is another one of those where between the actual hit rate here and then as far as the matchup grade, I know the number's not great, but I think you just Gibbs. I just think you have to put in Gibbs here.
Oh, that's no brainer.
Gibbs. Not going to spend too much time on that one. Now we got the Browns and the Ravens. You know the Ravens are definitely looking to bounce back here. Guys, this is another one. I don't want to spend too much time on it. Yes, it's super juicy, but this is this is a parlay. We're not playing this straight here, but I think as far as the king, Mr. Henry, I think you just absolutely have to have him there.
Fun fact: there was a player on the Browns talking shit to him. Did you see that?
I did not, but that's not good.
Like, if it's a bear, let it sleep. Don't fucking poke the bear. Like, that is never good. And they definitely poked the bear. So,
Guys, this is the Pats and the Dolphins game. This is another one of those ugly ones. But gosh, the man in the number one rank there. Um, as far as actually HN goes, as far as his matchup is an actual A. I did not realize that his matchup was going to be that good. This was who I was planning on saying to go into this. And now seeing the matchup grade, that's who my pick is here.
Yeah, dude. Like I'm not gonna argue that.
Okay.
This is a nasty game. Like Tua can't throw the ball. He's afraid of pressure because and rightfully so. Should he get hit in the head one good time, he could actually die. So like, I he can't. Yeah, the red zone is not where you want to be if you can't take a hit. So giving the ball off the A train is definitely the safest and best bet.
Yeah. And then we have this game here. We got the Colts and the Broncos, which I think is a very interesting game. This will also be one of those games that we actually break down here in just a minute. But you got the number one rank right there, JT, Jonathan Taylor. He was another guy that last week that as far as red zone carries, he actually got a bunch, but was another guy that did not actually get in the end zone. So that's why I don't have it in front of me. I think he carried in the red zone. I think he carried it 8 times, but did not get into the end zone. So that's why today I really think that JT gets in.
Hey, do me a favor. What is Bo Nix? Can you look at him just for shits and giggles?
For sure. Bo Nix is plus 450.
He got a C plus matchup. He got some balls on him. What's his hit rate? Oh, that's red.
Yeah.
No, I'm not doing that.
I was about to say it's plus 450. So,
well, I mean, I did hit what was his name for the Steelers, Jonnu Smith last week, plus 450.
I hit, and then I hit. Who was it? I hit.
It's not late enough into the season for Bo Nix to be taking hits like that, though. So
it's true. Let me find this game over here. Broncos Colts.
Who did we go with for that game?
JT.
Okay.
Jonathan Taylor. Then we go to me, in my opinion, another ugly game. Cardinals and the Panthers. Let's see who we got here. James Conner's matchup is actually an A.
He's a former Steeler. I'm mixed about him.
Yeah, man, I think we got to go with him there.
What about Marvin Harrison Jr., dude?
It's a plus 155.
And it's an A matchup?
Yeah. It's just actually, as far as his hit rate, is not very good, but
that's because last year was his first year in the league. And remember, him and Tyler were beefing, and Kyler, excuse me, and he was like, "It is your job to throw me the damn ball." Like they had that whole little media circus last year. Yeah. And since then, they've been throwing the ball.
And the Panthers' defense is somebody who I want to go against.
I mean,
so yeah, okay, yeah. I am in there.
Okay.
All right, now the game of the week, why this is the afternoon game and not the Sunday night game, I still don't understand.
The schedulers dropped one with that one. It's literally the repeat of the Super Bowl, and it's not the night game?
Yeah. Doesn't make a lot of sense. So for this one, I think we either have to go with Saquon or either we have to go with Hurts. Let's see what Hurts is.
I mean, what's Travis Kelce? Because I think their whole – I think the weakness of the
I don't want to do anything with Travis.
You don't? You don't like the Tay dudes?
No, I'm not in on Travis. But look, dude, you can get Hurts at actually a minus 110.
Oh, yeah, I'm taking that.
Yeah, I did not. I thought his price was going to be a lot worse.
I really don't care about the matchup because nobody in the NFL stopped the tush push. So,
yeah, got to throw in Hurts in there. Yeah, that's also a very interesting game. Then we got tonight's game, guys. Got the Falcons at the Vikings. To me, this is a Robinson play all day. What are actually your thoughts there?
oh hell yeah!
I think that's just
What's Justin Jefferson, real quick?
give me 1 second to get back.
I'm not doing that. I see it. It's D. He got wait. That's not Justin Jefferson. Who was that?
Jefferson has an A.
I mean, he had a nice hit rate. That rookie is solid, bro. He throw a lot of bullets, but shit.
I just don't. I don't know why. I feel like I need to see more.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the thing. You're getting that price because you haven't seen more.
Right. I mean, if you're just doing
he got to get the most targets on the team. It's not even close, right?
I mean, yeah.
And any given day, he could take one to the house. Better price, better matchup. But Bijan is definitely the safer pick, though, because you know he's getting one. So, I don't know.
I think for a straight play that I would go with Jefferson.
Okay.
I think for this type of parlay with so many legs, I think that Bijan is probably
we got 13 legs.
Probably the better choice here.
All right. Ain't that some shit?
All right, guys. Well, yeah, if you've gone through those with us here, it looks like if you put $10 on actually that parlay, it looks like you're going to win around 30 grand. So yeah,
dude, I'm limited at Bovada. They told me I can only have 10 legs.
Really?
Yes.
Well, if you're able to put in all of those,
I'm gonna ride through and take out the juiciest, so that I'm riding the rough plays with everybody, because that's my name. So I'm taking out Derrick Henry at minus 251. I'm taking out Christian McCaffrey at minus 200. Let's see. I got to get rid of one more person. It's between Kyron Williams and Bijan Robinson.
I would leave Williams in.
All right. Taking out Robinson. All right, cool. I wanted to ride, but it literally told me that like maximum 10 legs allowed. What?
I get it. All right, guys. Let's just get into some actual game breakdowns now. If there's any games that you want to see, we're going to be in the chat. I can actually see the chat now because over the past few minutes, I've been on that other screen, so I haven't been able to see the chat or anything going on here. So yeah, let's see what everybody's been saying. J-Bo, what you got? He said it's
that I forgot the dude's name. He's a fucking nobody. And he was just talking cash money shit to King Henry. And I was like, I need him all drug tested. Like, he has to be on the purest cocaine. Like,
I'm not too sure about that one.
Yeah.
Why you would want to poke that bear?
I think the thing was said was like, it's easy to. Are you looking forward to tackling King Henry? He was like, yeah, it's easy to tackle.
All right, man. Well, yeah, let's jump into a game breakdown here. Let's talk about the Bills and the Jets. Bills look like they're laying 6.5 points now. The total has gone up in this game. It looks like it's 47 with the hook now, pretty much everywhere. I mean, Bills are coming off that crazy win. I mean, that was just a crazy comeback win. Like I've said it multiple times during the week. What got me was that what started the comeback was that 4th-and-2 play where Josh Allen threw the pass. It got tipped up and just went to the end zone right to the Bills player. It like started there and then just kept going. But anyway, that was a crazy comeback win. So this to me, I mean, for one, it screams letdown spot. I mean, that was a very emotional, very high game there. And now they have to go on the road against a Jets team that, to be honest, man,
They
actually looked good.
They looked good.
So this actually is week 2, so you don't want to take away too much from just the one game. But I will say, especially the offense, man. I mean, I was very shocked with actually how well they actually looked.
That quick too. That quick. Game 1, they looked that good.
Yeah.
Like I expected this around week 6 or 7, not game 1.
Yeah. So for this guy, I will say, Bruce, as far as an over, you're actually looking for an overplay. I did bet this over, but I bet it at 46. So now it's 47 with the hook, which we've already passed through a key number there. So I don't like the over as actually much as I did. But I would still bet it. I actually would bet it smaller. But me, man, I definitely lean towards the Jet side here. As far as the Jets, as far as the spread goes here, man. If I have a kind of a dog of the actual week, this is going to be it. And I think this is a game that the Jets have a chance to win here actually outright. As far as the Bills defense, guys, I've been talking about it, and that is where their problem is. And that's not just, I mean, like, as far as the Ravens, as far as their offense is very good. We actually know that. But I think you're going to see that defense look actually bad against teams that, you don't think their offenses are that great. Because I think the defense is currently is actually just that bad. So
to echo what you said, but in a different way, I do have my biggest play was on the spread. I got the Jet to 6.5, but I like them at plus 210 on the money line as well. The reason being that hero ball stuff that's not working 2 weeks in a row. I'm not buying it. That's Mahomes magic. I'll give him that, whatever. But the Bills, they can't score enough to keep up. Like, the Jets defense is a lot better than a lot of people think. What I was most impressed with was that front four and how they got after Aaron Rodgers. And my God, wasn't it? It was just a beautiful thing to watch if you love the defensive side of the ball. They're also good at takeaways. What if I told you in a world that Justin Fields would have a higher QBR than Aaron Rodgers? You'd probably say I was on dope. But that really happened. They still lost, but that really happened. Justin Fields, he was 16 for 22, 218 yards, and a touchdown. No interceptions. That is a QB who can take care of the ball. I also think with them losing last week and the way that they did, they don't want to go down 0-2 at home, right? I just think that the Bills defense will give up too many points for Josh Allen to overcome. Like, they've been hiding behind Josh Allen, and that's not going to work against the Jets, in my opinion. So,
well, that's why, a lot of people I've heard are on the Bills, to actually win it all the season. And actually, that's where I was last year. And this year, I'm actually off of them. And I think because of what you just said, because I think this year they have to rely on Josh Allen to do what he did last week. And that's just not going to win you you're just not going to get wins that way week after week after week. Like that's just not going to work.
Exactly. That's not gonna work in the playoffs.
Well, sure. But yeah, it sounds like we're basically on the same page there. It sounds like we actually both lean the Jets, and we're both kind of from your breakdown as far as the over actually makes a lot of sense. From actually what you said.
I like the Jets team total over more than the full game because I do see a world where the Bills get damn near shut out. Like I could see Josh Allen getting like 14, maybe 17 with a field goal. I could see that happening. And I could just see the Jets dominating and controlling the clock. And the way that Brees Hall ran the ball on the Steelers, he had 19 carries for 107 yards. He averaged 5.6 yards per carry on the Steelers. Like, that's one thing they usually hang their hat on is stopping the run. And he ran the ball straight down the damn throat. Like, that was very impressive for me. Justin Fields also had 2 rushing touchdowns. So he had 1 passing and 2 rushing. Like they're doing whatever it takes. I'm really high on this Jets team right now.
Yeah. Let's move on to another game that I think is very interesting, and that is the Patriots at the Dolphins. The Dolphins are laying 2.5 points. Total is 43.5.
The Dolphins are favorite?
Yes.
Okay.
That's why I don't think, man. And as far as the Patriots, I feel like everybody's on them. Like I feel like everybody's like, this is as easy as it can be. Like, and I just, like I said earlier, I'm actually off of this game. Because like I said, the Patriots, I didn't like what I saw from them last week, especially on the defensive. Well, actually, really on both sides of the ball, but especially the defense because they gave up a ton of yards. And as far as the Dolphins' offense, they have the pieces to be able to move the ball. And I think last week, like I said, was just you're not going to see them play any worse. Like they literally cannot play worse. And actually now they're home, and they have. This is one of those games where, as far as the Patriots, they don't normally play well in this spot because, especially especially as this actually early in the actual year, because of how that stadium, was actually built. As far as the visitors' sideline is actually in the sun, where actually the home sideline is actually not. So this is one of those spots where the Patriots coming here, they normally do not play well here. I don't really take that into account a whole lot, but that is something to actually think about. I'm not sure what the weather's supposed to be like today, but I would assume it's fairly warm though. Man, and then this Patriots offense, man, the run game, they couldn't get anything going. So that's why as far as the Dolphins, as much as the Dolphins sucked, the Patriots to me, they weren't really. I didn't like anything I really saw from actually them either here.
Now, time out. I do have to be fair to the Patriots, right? The reason being, Pete Carroll is a genius offensively, right? He is the Raiders' new coach, and he also has Geno Smith. So you have an offensive genius with a QB that he's already aware of. That plug and play is a lot easier to do than a lot of people think. And the Raiders, they beat the Chiefs last year. And the Chiefs were in the Super Bowl. Like, the Raiders they are a team of misfits, but I don't know. And then they got Ashton Genty, who was snubbed of the Heisman. So, I mean, he didn't do hardly anything because they can't run block to save their life. But they have pieces, Patriots, on the other hand, usually Stephon Diggs is such a diva in the locker room where people got to force the ball to him and they end up losing because they miss out on wide open receivers. But Drake May spread the ball pretty evenly. He's also not the quarterback that coach wanted. He walked in because Bill Belichick wanted Drake May, And the coach walked in and was like, okay, well, we got him. We got to do what we can with him. But Drake May threw for 287 yards. So, granted, like to your point, the run game couldn't get anything going. But 287, you should have had more than 13 points throwing 287 yards. Like, I don't care how you cut that cookie. And he only had one turnover. He only had one interception. So, I mean, you ask a second-year rookie to drop back 46 times and pass the ball. That's a lot. And to only have one turnover tells me something. The Dolphins? Yeah, no. The Patriots have always had the Dolphins number. That's just history, right? And the Dolphins can't look any worse. Like, we've seen them at their lowest. So this is a stay away from me. I'm not. There's no way that I'm putting money on either side. I would not have had the Dolphins favorite, though. I would have had the Patriots favorite by 2.5. That's the way I see it.
And the line went down to the Patriots. I mean, to the actual Dolphins at -1, and now it's back up to -2.5. So
yeah, I would have had the Patriots at 2.5.
That tells me
right line.
As far as the respected money goes, is definitely on the Dolphins.
Yeah.
Which, if you're just going by numbers, as far as like not after game one, but after your season priors, though, that would be the side that I would have to take because that's where I'm showing value on. But like I said, I just can't put my money on actually
on neither one of those. Like, I
if you
wouldn't be surprised either way.
If you have to have a closed door players only meeting after week one, you have problems. But also, like, who is even leading that?
It's not Tua. Tua is not respected. They don't want him on that team, and he knows that. They want the coach fired, which is BS in my opinion, because the dude, when he first got there, him and Tua had magic. But since then, Tua had that little concussion where he was throwing up gang signs. Like, he's not been the same. He's afraid. And a player in the NFL, he said it. If you get pressure into his face, he'll crumble. And every team has been doing it. And he's been crumbling. So, like, Shannon Sharp and Ocho was like, hey, it's one thing to know that, but you never say it out loud, you know? Don't say the quiet part out loud because you're ruining this man's career. But, I mean, hell, if you got a weakness, exploit it. Like, that's the name of the game. Like, put the football down. You made enough money. Put it down.
Right. But, yeah, that was my first thought when I actually heard about the meeting. And I was like, who is leading this to get these players like all like bought in? Because that was the other thing. One of the main reasons why I said I can't bet on them is because in week one it looked like they literally quit. And if you are quitting in week one, like that is just not a good sign.
There was a rumor, and credible source said that this rumor came from Tyreek Hill. Said get rid of Tua bum ass and just give us Shador. And I was like, damn, that's low. Like, to say that out loud, and like that's where the rumor came from. Get Shador for Tua. Like, granted, the Browns should never do that because that'd be complete stupid. I'm not that high on Shador, but if your starting star wide receiver says you're a fucking bum, I'd rather have a fourth string backup. That says a lot about how they feel about you. So I think the Dolphins are crumbling. And there's no way I can back a team like that. Granted, they don't have anything to lose, but yeah, dude.
Yeah, man.
Anytime you got Tyreek Hill on your team and you only throw for 114 yards and 2 interceptions, something's wrong. Like, something is drastically wrong.
But then as far as Tyreek Hill, you have all of his off the field shit now popping up too, man. There's just so much stuff going on. Right. So
where he has 150 million.
Let's keep it going here. And this game, I think, really ties in with that game, and that is the Broncos at the Colts. Broncos are laying 2.5 points here. Total is 43.5. this game, like I said, it has a lot to do with the previous game because of the Colts. Did the Colts look that good because of themselves, or did the Dolphins play that bad? Was the defense that bad? And that's the side that actually I'm on. Is the defense was actually that bad?
I think both of those things could be true. Because the Colts offense was pretty decent last year. Jonathan Taylor is a monster, bro.
But this is Daniel Jones.
I know.
We've seen Daniel Jones for a long time.
Danny Dimes threw for 272 yards. He was 22 for 29 and a touchdown.
And I guarantee you, against this Broncos defense, which compared to Miami, we're not even on the same page here. Like, they are so far apart here. You're talking about one of the worst defenses, if not the worst defense in the league, versus actually one of the top.
Well, also the coaching advantage is clearly the Broncos, right? Sean Payton with Bo Nix, bro. That combination is very nice, dude. That is a very nice combination. Again, the Broncos beat the Chiefs last year, or was that the year before? It was probably the year before. Russ was the QB with that.
That was year before.
My bad. But yeah, dude, I'm all on the Broncos, man. There's no way I'm buying into the Colts hype with Danny Dimes after 1 week. Like,
well, and I think you're getting this line now because also the Broncos did not look the best in actually week 1.
But this is a get-up game for them, though.
Do I know?
This is a get-up game. If you just saw what the Colts did, you practicing your ass off all week. Like,
but as far as the look-ahead line here was Broncos -3 and the hook. So now, because of how good the Colts looked and how kind of the Broncos did not play as well as everybody thought they would, we're now seeing this line has moved all the way through 3 and now under 3. And I think that now at actually under 3, I think this is the side like you have to bet here. I mean, if actually Daniel Jones can go out there and do it again against the Broncos defense, I mean, actually, like, hats off to him.
The Broncos secondary, Danny got away with a lot of passes last week. The Broncos secondary is nowhere near as trash as the Dolphins secondary. If he pull that gunslinger shit this week, he's throwing picks. Matter of fact, what's his interception prop? That is one of my favorite props to bet. If you got a pass rush with a good set of DBs.
Let's see here. Passing interception. Looks like it's -105.
Yeah, I'm taking it. I'm putting him and Josh Allen together.
There's not a bad look.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's move on to, like I said, game of the week. It's the Eagles at Chiefs. The Eagles, this line has flipped. The Chiefs were the favorites, but now the Eagles are the favorites, laying -1.5. Total of 46.5 points. Guys, I have been on shows the entire week talking about this game. And through certain parts of the week, I could have talked myself into betting both of these sides. I have literally flip-flopped, and I've gotten to a point where I do not have a play. This is a game that I'm going to watch. I'm probably going to look for an actual second half or either live play. But I may be to the point where I've just overthought this game, which is a place that I don't like to really be. So
I got 2 plays.
Okay.
I'm on the Eagles. You can get the money line at 120 now, so I don't have to lay any points. I'm taking that. It's disrespectful as hell to the Eagles. They've already manhandled the Chiefs. They built their rosters to identify the Chiefs' weaknesses, right? Jalen Carter let his team down with a hot Tua spit, right? He's by far the best defender. Patrick Mahomes, he can't throw and catch the ball. The Eagles are pretty solid at slowing down Travis Kelsey because the defense that they run is a zone scheme towards Kelsey and not towards Patrick Mahomes. Dude, I'm all over the Eagles in this spot. Like if I lose, I lose, but this is my favorite or my second favorite play of this week. Minus 120, I'm taking that every day of the week. And I'm also taking Patrick Mahomes to throw an interception, which he did throw an interception last week, but they didn't challenge it. I'm still hot about that. But long story short, Mahomes, he does things that you're not supposed to do. He'll roll out and throw the ball across field. That shit doesn't work against the Eagles secondary, man. Like Mahomes also gets away with throwing in double coverage a lot. With this Eagles pass rush, they're going to force him to throw the ball. Now, the interception is not going to be Mahomes' fault. It's going to be because his wide receivers can't catch a cold. Like, that's really what the problem is. I think they led the league in drops last year. Like, he's going to hit them on the numbers, and the ball is going to go in the air. And if anybody played football, you know it. The tip drill is a real thing, and that's how it's going to happen. Like, also, his wide receivers weren't running the right routes last year. That was another thing. So, dude, I'm all on Mahomes to throw an interception at minus 120. His favorite now because I think the world figured it out. But I ate so much plus money off that last year.
Yeah. Yeah, no, we were definitely big on them last year. Man, I didn't particularly love what I saw from the Eagles in week one, especially on the offensive side of the ball. From just the play calling, just everything. It was not the Eagles from actually last year. So I'm definitely interested to see this week as far as like what they kind of look like. Because last week, like I said, I did not necessarily like that. But then again, the Chiefs also didn't really like what I saw there either, though.
But here's my thing. Dallas Goddard being out, that's Jalen Hurts' safety blanket. So now
Yes.
he actually has to throw to think about it. They won last week without AJ Brown. He didn't get a catch until the fourth quarter. AJ Brown is one of the most dominant wide receivers in the game right now. And they didn't even have to use him. That's my point. Devontae Smith, he didn't even stretch the field out. Dallas Goddard and a first-year rookie had the most targets on the team. Dallas Goddard's out now. So Jalen has to spread the ball. He's forced to. And you're going to tell me you're forcing the ball to arguably the fifth best wide receiver in the NFL? I'm taking that. Dude, the
Gotcha.
Chiefs, I'm not big on the Chiefs. This is where you can fade them. The big names, big stars, this is a spot where, yes, I'm fading Mahomes. I don't care. Like, he's
I hear
not
you.
God. He will lose games. Like, it happens. Like, you're not going 17-0, buddy. So,
Well, guys, if you have any other questions, really quick, definitely throw them in the chat now. If there's any other games you want us to hit or any props that you actually want us to go over, definitely go ahead and drop them in the chat. Uh, we've been on here for almost an hour now. Time's actually flown by here. Um, but yeah, so if you have anything, go ahead and drop them in the chat. Um, as far as myself, I have a full card out. Um, I got some sides. I have some totals. I have some anytime touchdowns, and I also have some props. Um, if you would like to get in there, you can get that for half off. If you're on YouTube, there is a link right down here, actually lowest for that. If you're on Twitter, there are tweets with that link in it, but if you cannot find it, definitely send us a DM. We will get that for you. And also, as far as the Hall of Fame app, that is what we used the whole first part of the show here. There is so much more. You can do just so much actually with that app. Joe here, he has been using the app now, and we both absolutely Love it. I like the fact that when I just take some time and just dig into it,
Play with it, you can get what you want.
yeah, and you can find the most random props that like just you would like I just don't ever find actually like anywhere else. And actually that's why I really love it
So,
because I'm not sitting here betting the same props as every other person.
and
So
and what happens is you usually get a lot better of a price because the more
right,
people bet the line shifts outside of your favor. So
definitely. But if you would like to use the Hall of Fame app, you can see it on the bottom of the screen here. You can get 50% off plus a 7-day free trial. Guys, just try it out. Promise you will like it. You can do that by using promo code ATB50 or either click the link that is in the bio here. Um, but I'm not seeing any more questions from the chat. Joe, do you have anything else?
dude, nah. I'm getting ready to drop my card in the Discord in a few seconds.
Well, guys, the Discord has actually my card. Like I said, Joe, as he just said, he is about to drop his. If you want it, you know what to do. Yeah, guys, let's have ourselves a Sunday. Joe, do you want to take us out?
You either win with us or watch us win. Either way, let's fucking win, baby.
Let's fucking win, guys. Later.